All right, everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading for October the 5th, 2022. I also want to say thank you so much for all the condolences that some of my subscribers, friends, and family had sent to me and my family for the passing of my child's grandfather. Okay. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Still a little weak every now and then, having confusion and being lethargic, not having so much energy. But I'm going to make it through it. Hey, extraordinary. All right. So your picture or your thumbnail in the pre-shuffle came out about foresight. Okay. Some of you may have gotten tea leaves reading before, or you thought about it, very curious about having it. Let me make sure my volume is okay. I don't or have not done tea leaf readings. I think I can do it. I'm pretty sure that I can, but I haven't tried. So it's still different tools of divination that I have not done yet. Remember that the oracle cards, the tarot cards are tools, right? These are paper. Yes, these are tools that I use to give you a pictorial of the channel messages that I'm bringing to you. All right, so don't have any type of connected feelings to paper, because the paper is only what it is. I don't know why my throat chakra started acting up, because I was pretty much fine before I logged on. I did want to say in this deck right here, y'all message card did hit the floor. Okay, so some of you was about to somebody that you may need to hear from, or maybe you were foresight, okay, being inclined to send out a message. Now, it don't have to be about love. It could be to a friend, platonic, a family member, a child, a parent, sister. It could be to your job, you know, whoever, a business company that you need to get back to. Maybe you was going to send it, but maybe you're thinking about doing it tomorrow, Monday, or whatever. Okay. So we're going to see if it comes back out. So again, you was about to get a message and somebody changed their mind. So it was either you or somebody else. Like I said, it could be a business person. It can be, you know, an ex, a lover, your spouse, somebody that you're interested in, whoever. Okay. I'm not saying that you're not going to get it. I said that they changed their mind. Yes. All right. All right. So foresight. Let's talk about that real quick. Foresight is exactly what it is. To me, it's connected to your third eye. And we really have been talking about the third eye very strongly, right? The past couple of weeks. So some of you, you know, you can look at the other previous messages, needing to unblock your third eye because it's connected to this foresight. Now, to me, also, I'm hearing your intuition, of course. So using and listening to your intuition is pretty much what the foresight is in a way, right? It's still connected, because you would want to listen to your intuition because it is giving you foresight. Thank you, angels. Also, the tarot cards, the oracle cards, is about the future. Now, yes, it may resonate with you right now on some issues that you're having or going through, but some of the things that you don't have a clarity or insight answer about, or ready to make a conclusion about, this is what and why they may give you certain cards. Okay. Now we have affirmation in reverse, the wishbone. So, you know, you may want physical affirmation as to a conclusion, to give you an answer, but the foresight is needed first. Let's see why. Because some of you, you may not get an answer. And so the best move that some of you may need to make, and of course, whatever that it is about is going to be totally different for everybody, right? But you got to have foresight. The foresight is going to propose something that your intuition is pretty much telling you that it's going to happen. But you may be waiting on somebody to give you a message, to send you a message. It's a yes or a no, or a maybe or not yet, or maybe they don't even know to be able to give you an answer, but you're waiting on that answer before you make a decision or before you make a move. But it's, depending on what it is, especially if it's not regarding business matters, you need to use your foresight, which is connected to your intuition and your third eye again, okay? Some of you may know somebody who does tea leaf readings, or some of you, I'm hearing that maybe you can find a tea leaf reading on YouTube, somebody who specializes in that, and they also may have a message for you, okay? So now we got nature, feeling and being ungrounded. Yeah, I looked at this card when shuffling. Some of you have been seeing a lot of numerology lately. 111s, 777s, 444, 9s, 666s are not bad numbers, okay? That's society that wants to condition you that numerology, what is connected to the divine, is scary. It's a bad omen. It's the devil, Mr. DeVille. Is witchcraft and all this stuff. Numerology and sacred geometrical shapes and images and messages are connected to the divine, right? So let's get out of that frame of, because 666 is also could be Virgo. That's Virgo's 6th house. So when you see 666s, it can be giving you some type of foresight about your health. But you already been conditioned by society. Oh, that's the devil. Something's bad gonna happen to you. Yeah, because that's how society moves. You got to move according to your own foresight, the way that you need to move according to your path, and have your own set of belief system. It's time to quit copying everybody else about what they believe, and one person said it as a superstition, and then everybody else carried on with it, right? We don't want to pass down 666s. It's something to our kids that is an evil number. But you're watching tarot. Society already said that tarot was evil. Do any of my readings come across as evil to you? No. Again, oracle cards is a form, a tool, a piece of paper of divination that is connected to numerology and also geometrical shapes and etc. Right? Okay. So numerology is precision. I have been seeing a certain number. Actually, I'm going to show you something that's scary real quick. I'm going to show you something. I just sent out a message. You see that? Today at 7:46. Now, I'm Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. And right now, the time is 8:03. I just sent this to somebody to play. What's that? 777. And you see how the card came out there during my reading. So let me, since we got that, let me get you some type of numerology. For some of you, I don't know what it may necessarily be connected to you about. It can be the numbers that you keep seeing can be related to a certain planet. Of course, 7s is connected to Jupiter. It's also Libra, 7th house. I do practice and follow Vedic sidereal on my channel, not Western astrology. So right now the sun is in Virgo until October the 16th. If you believe still being conditioned with Western astrology, then the sun would be in Libra for them. Okay. But Vedic, I'm still in Virgo until October the 16th. So for some of you, keep seeing the sevens can mean that things that are ungrounded for you right now, or you will be getting to a more grounded sense of stability. But you got to have the foresight, the moves and the things that you're thinking about right now. Use your foresight for precision. Okay. So those numbers is giving you foresight. Can be how many hours, how many days, the month, the seventh house of Libra, partnership. Not only about marriage, but it also could be about business partners, obtaining a business partner, developing a partnership with somebody new, or for some of you, reestablishing a partnership by rekindling. Okay. Now, the number seven, seventh house of Libra, Jupiter, is also husband. Okay. So for some of you, it can be precision of the right timing with Venus and the sun that will be in its natural house, right? October the 16th through November the 16th. Some of you may meet a potential partner that can turn into your husband. Foresight. Now, seventh house of Libra, Jupiter, also is recognition. So it's all different things that these numbers can be relaying to you about precisely paying attention to the numerology and geometric shapes and symbols and messages. Okay. The dreams that you are manifesting, the daydreaming and things like that, that you precisely, or you may see yourself in a type of precision, in recognition, in or during your foresight. So it's going to come across differently for everybody, but the numbers again are trying to connect with you. It's trying to give you foresight of some type of precision. Okay. 2. Now, obviously, I'm talking about sevens for me. But for some of you, you may have been seeing 222. Now, twos, just like in the tarot, are about choices. It's about also making decisions. Okay, so some of you, it's going to come or can come down to precision about you precisely making a decision, but you have to see your foresight. You have to see yourself in it. You have to see yourself about it. You have to see yourself doing it, taking action, manifesting about it. Okay, some of you, it may be 2 choices about something, 2 houses, 2 cars that you like. It can be 2 job positions, leaving one job, thinking about pursuing another career or going back to school. For some people, it could be 2 people that you like or 2 people that you love, or one person can be somebody returning back to you from your past, but you already start dating or interested in one person right now. Okay. Trying to ground that relationship and see, how would you want to go forward in it? Can you see yourself, foresight, in that relationship with that person? So of course it's going to be different for everybody. Okay, so we're going to take the number 2. Some of you also could be a Taurus. Thank you, angels. We have Mars that is retrograde in Taurus right now. So some of you, something more precisely, or you have to be or have more precision about how you look at and interpret your foresight. Okay, remember, Taurus house is regarding your money and your finances. That can be, some of you may need to open a second account. Okay, now Taurus second house also regards to family, home. It can also be about your possessions. It also is about emotional security. second house of Taurus also is how people see you. So somebody also can see you through their foresight by the way that they are receiving numerology. They may feel that precisely that you are the one for them. They also could be trying to make things a type of way, a certain precision, or let me get the next card before I go on. All right, bottom of the deck is certainty, and like we're already talking about right now, is uncertainty, phrenology. Okay, and you see the brain, the brain waves, the what is it, the theta and beta. You know, different areas of your brain is how we perceive, right? Our perception, our perspective. It also, certain areas of the brain is where our connected to our sacral chakra, where our seduction comes in. One part of the brain make choices, etc. Correct? All right. So clarity. See there? The crystal ball. So having precise, being precision, or doing precision, something at a very precise way, a very precise angle, foresight, clarity. For some of you, you know, you haven't gotten the clarity, and you may not get it mentally or physically by somebody else. But you would soon probably need to make a decision about something by using your foresight. So let's see what that is about. Now, this also could be, see, there are possibilities. Possibilities. And what's that number? The number 2. Eagle is about messages. Remember, I told you that your card of the messages fell on the floor, and that some of you may not send a message out, or you may not get a message in time precisely when you need it. You can get that message too late, but you need to connect to your intuition and your foresight to gain the clarity that you need, okay? So that you can be certain that precisely this is something that you want to do. So number 2 is about decision making, choices. Some of you may be getting 2 different options, and you don't have quite the clarity of why should I choose this? Why should I choose that? You could be waiting on a message that you ask somebody their advice, and maybe they don't never get back to you, or they get back to you too late. Are you depending on somebody else's advice, or would you rather listen and see your own foresight as a form of manifestation? So we got possibilities in reverse. So I guess I'm using these cards. So maybe some of you don't have the possibility yet in front of you or in your hand. I feel that when you do, it's going to be precision. Okay, you're going to have to use it to a level of precision. You're going to have to do it at a precise moment. Some of you may need to make a decision at the drop of a hat. So you need to continue to listen and look through your foresight, right? Because I do see you uncertain about a possibility, and also about that possibility, you're still uncertain about that because you don't have the clarity. Okay, now stress is in reverse. You see the monkey is ready to pop that balloon that you're standing on, right? And you're juggling so many different things. You also are being manipulated into certain things. And it don't have to be anything bad. It's just that some of you are coming from a very stressful point right now, and it's getting down to the wire, is what I hear. So you're on the last end. You know, also this can be connected to the eclipse that's coming up October the 25th. that then it will give you the clarity. You'll be certain that you want to do it or to go through with it and to start something new. This eclipse can be taking possibilities out of your life that has been stressing you. But for some of you, it's like, am I really stressed about this situation? And I feel that, this eclipse is saying yes. Because the numerology is about taking you to a higher level of frequency and vibration. Soon as I said that, receptivity. Not being open to the possibilities. You see the lotus flower there, Libra and Taurus? So, let's go over it again. Needing to use your foresight. Some of you may have gained clarity, but I don't think so. I think you're still in your head. I still think that you need to make a precise decision about something. It can be two different things, two different options. Some of you maybe haven't gotten those two different options yet, right? So this is why you're still stuck in uncertainty. Some of you may feel that those new possibilities may not be coming towards you, but I'm very strong about this numerology. I'm gonna throw another card on that, but you got to be open. A lot of you, again, third eye, your foresight can be very blocked right now with receptivity in reverse. Okay, not being open to something, not being open to another way of looking at something precisely, not being open to see a different perspective or a precise decision or perception. Some of you may feel that certainly it may not happen anyway. So some of you, thank you, angels, may not even be expecting this possibility to come your way. But with that numerology, and okay, thank you, angels, then it says times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. So some of you are going to have 4 different options. Or maybe you weeded out 2 and now some of you got 2 left. Now, with receptivity, I do see this as a water sign, okay? Even though I'm saying Taurus and Libra, some of you, this may be regarding a piece of property, your home, money, which is support, or different ways of gaining or getting or receiving support, or for some of you, your sense of stability, which can be your home. Where will I stay? Where will I work? What type of money or income will I be receiving? For some of you, this can also be about traveling. Soon, some of you may want to take some type of mini vacation or break, or wants to travel, or weighing your options, okay, being very precise, maybe about a traveling job or moving to a certain location, where they pay you to move to work at somewhere to another state or country. Some of you may not be open to that. But for some of you, that can make a world of difference. But you're thinking about it, uncertainty, but you haven't got all the information or very clear about making that type of decision. But foresight, you have to see yourself in another city, another state, another country, working for a whole new company, meeting new people to date, making new friends, new restaurants, new malls, right? You have to foresight, really see yourself in that. Okay, instead of just weighing the options in your head as being uncertain, but look at the great possibilities also, right? Because a lot of people don't like change. That's what I'm hearing. A lot of people don't like change. So it does bring them uncertainty, because it also brings them a sense of being unstable. Okay, because anytime you change in something, it does bring a level of instability until you get stable back again, right? And get settled in your new possibility. Okay, so because some of you can be uncertain about doing something. The inner voice. You see how I'm talking about foresight and clarity and be uncertain, perception and perspective, listening to your intuition, inner voice. Also, again, the number 2. Looks like a crescent moon. We're not about to have a crescent moon. We're about to have a partial solar eclipse October the 25th in Libra. And the last one of the year is going to be a total November the 7th in a Scorpio. So some of you, this could be your Rahu, okay, that started around the black moon, that partial eclipse back in April. Because if you see how that moon also maybe looks a little bit like this crescent, this is what they're showing me, okay? So, you know, Rahu is it's about your karma. Not being open for change, not being open for love, decision, possibilities, clarity, being uncertain, needing to look through or see yourself doing something or changing something in your foresight. Your foresight is connected to your inner voice. Your inner voice, everybody knows, should be your intuition. What are you telling yourself? Because what you're telling yourself, I feel, is precise. So some of you may have 2 to 4 days, weeks, hours, or months. Let's get one more. All right, thank you. Yep, there it go. The breakthrough. The breakthrough. But it did come in through in reverse, right? This is why some of you have not broken free from your situation or whatever you've been dealing with. Bottom of the deck is new vision. New vision is your foresight. Now, that does look like, I always call this or relate it to, you see the geometric shapes right here. Also, some of you are a fire sign or an earth sign. You can still have it in your chart. But not see, you see what I've been talking about for 20 something minutes, right? Not expecting a new vision, not seeing yourself in a new vision, a new way, something that can be precisely for you. Numerology is tied into this also, where that you will, for you, soon will start seeing geometric shapes, symbols, messages placed divinely on your path that's going to lead you. And through numerology, those numbers, and if you ever need a reading number, email me, okay, and I'll get back with you, or you can book one on my Facebook page. All of that information is in my about section down at the bottom of the page and in every description box of every video. Because the numerology reading, tea leaves, okay, also will give you clarity and insight precisely for you. This is a general reading. This is not meant to be your specific reading because everybody's chart is different. So again, the next 2 months, the next 4 months. So we're in October. So that could be November, December, January, February. Or if you want to start November, December, January, October, November, December, January. Okay. So some of you may have something as a new possibility that will actually relieve your stress, but you got to want to vision this. You have to connect this vision that is meant for you through your foresight. Okay. And be open to it. Listen to your inner voice. Some of you, thank you, angels, while this picture of the brain here can be that it's stressing you out because you're not listening to your intuition. You're overthinking it. You're trying to make a precise decision with your mind, And of course, we need to do that, right? But our intuition is stronger. These are 2 cards. So you're going to have a breakthrough or something that is leading you into this new vision, a new you, a new place, a new car, a new job, a new person, marriage, proposal, a baby, okay, vacation, more money. All of this is part of your new vision, but you must connect to the numerology. So let me do the numerology first. This card is in reverse, which is the Hierophant, Taurus energy. See that first word? Stable, being stubborn, possessive. And I just called out that word possessions, right? Talking about Taurus second house, persevering, feeling and being down to earth. You see that? And what came out? Nature. So this card in reverse, you're not feeling very down to earth, right? You can also will be opening up where that stubborn streak of yours is going to dissipate. It needs to, because your stubborn streak can be isolating or keeping you from your new part, your new half. All of these new possibilities that you don't feel, see, or think that you're going to get or is meant for you is there. It's ready for you to walk through, open up the door. Okay. Being more physical, sensual, not feeling very strong, prosperous, and dependable. So some of you, you know, when I talked about the nature card in reverse, to me, that's connected to the root chakra, right? So feeling ungrounded, feeling angry, victimization, feeling unstable, also can be in some type of codependent energy, where that some of you could be codependent on using somebody's car or to get back and forth to work until you save to get your own. Or you could be codependent on somebody giving you money. You could be codependent in a relationship or marriage, where that person does everything and you just go with the flow, because the universe is telling you, divine intervention is telling you to be more stable. Okay. And once you do that and get into that, that's you as a new vision. Even though you may be married and have a spouse, but you also have your own dreams to obtain. You still have your own journey. But if you're married, okay, you walk your journey with your partner along as they're doing their vision and walking the journey next to you. It's still a combined union, but we still are individuals, okay? And you never want to lose your individuality just because you're in a partnership or married. So some of you can feel codependent on that. Your money could be, you know, kind of funny right now, not feeling very prosperous, but you will have a breakthrough. Okay. That's another 2, right? Taurus second house, the Hierophant. Also could be the number 7, Libra. Because the Hierophant can represent marriage, union, partnership. It also, Hierophant is, some of you are understanding or do numerology connected to your spirituality, or in some type of way, maybe readings, or you have a channel or a website or products about numerology. Some of you, this is your spirit realm or your ancestors, the divine, also talking to you through numerology. Okay. So you want to make sure that you have the spiritual context of numerology and not what society is trying to tell you. Oh, 666, you're the devil. No, let's grow up. Okay. No. So you will need to understand what your numerology means for you. Okay. Because for some of you, you will be coming into recognition. Now, the Hierophant also is tied to government, facilities. It also can be the court system. It also can be your church, your pastor, your bishop. It also could be rabbi. So some of you are, you know, connecting more to your spirituality right now. Some of you are really operating off your K2. We talked about that the other day. Now look at that. You see that first word there? Perfect. Perfect, precise, design, fragile, handle carefully, right? Very unique, exquisite, a code, a pattern, and detail. Y'all think I'll be rambling, but they're going to keep giving me the cards. Precision. And what is that? Perfect, precise, right? So something that numerology is trying to get your attention, inner voice, uncertainty, clarity in reverse. Something that may be coming up for you that you need to handle very carefully. Or maybe somebody is not handling you very carefully, and the numerology is trying to give you guides, symbols, and information about this. But for some of you, you're ignoring it. Okay? This also could be telling somebody not to marry somebody, that this person is not very unique. We all are not perfect, right? We all got flaws. It's only one divine energy that is perfect. Not looking at something with precision or being very precise about it. Needing to make a new design. Something that some of you, your recognition also may not be in good standing, okay? It may not be exquisitely as you thought your recognition may be. For some of you, you're starting to notice numerology, a pattern with your spouse or a person that you're interested in. This is also, because both these cards came in reverse. So this also is you needing to handle carefully your stubborn streak, your stubborn attitude, being more precise about you preserving, whether that's your money and your savings, or even you yourself for a relationship, because this card does say physical and sensual. So what's coming up is you need to be very much more stronger and more dependable on yourself. Very much precisely, okay? Handle yourself, your feelings and emotions, and connecting to your spiritual guides a lot more carefully right now, because some of you are or did have a breakthrough or some type of spiritual awakening, okay? And for some of you, it can come at a very precise time that you need to get numerology or to have this breakthrough. But I don't feel that you're listening to your inner voice. I think you're combating your inner voice and overthinking a situation, trying to make it logical. When it's not logical, it's spiritual. Okay? Those are two different things. All right. What is this possibility? Stepping stones. Yes, the process of arrival, taking baby steps, progress. So your new possibilities or possibilities that you missed, okay? Something is going to give you a way out, but it's in the process of arrival. Again, listening and understanding your foresight, okay? That when it comes to you, that is precisely for you. It's in the process of arriving, but just take baby steps. Just take baby steps. You're having progress, but for some of you, you may be stressed out because you may not feel that you're having progress, okay? But I feel that it needs to be handled very precisely. Yes? Breakthrough. Being successful, competition, getting the drive force, getting it done, finishing first, needing to dominate, and having and keeping that will to win. Okay? What is this uncertainty? Which is on a quest, migration, relocation. That word dependable again. Knowing where you're going, right? You're uncertain because you don't know what you're doing or you don't know where you're going. And who can you be more dependable on, which is yourself. For some of you, you're uncertain if you want to relocate, but you are on a new vision. You are needing to do a new quest. New vision on a quest. So some of you, is going to need to migrate or to move or reconnect, or somebody is wanting to be faithful to you or to come back to you right now, to relocate, because maybe they know where they're going and what they want to do. Maybe now or soon, they know they need to handle the relationship very carefully for partnership, wanting to come back towards your way. But that's not going to be for everybody. This is the Foresight words: passion, chemistry, lust, kissing, exhilaration. Some of you have foresight that you will be connected in some type of way. I don't know if it's an ex or a new person coming into your life, but some of you, you're not going to meet that person until you relocate, because that's part of your new vision, is to have somebody new. Now, it can also be that somebody still has chemistry and passion for you. Their foresight or dreaming, not listening to their inner voice, not being open to have this exhilaration with you again as chemistry, okay? Because maybe they wasn't handling the relationship or your sensual connection very correctly. The Hierophant is in reverse because maybe they didn't want partnership in marriage. Maybe it was just chemistry and passion, okay? So that also can be, you know, a message or a visit within the next 2 to 4 days or weeks or months, that maybe somebody by then can handle you more carefully. Okay. Somebody's getting a download or code very precisely, or will be. And this is when they're going to get the certainty. Remember, it's in the process of arrival. So for that possibility to happen, so you can't rush it. This goes on the clarity, which is the Tower. So not having clarity about, and this is the same thing as the Hierophant here. Remember, I just talked about the government, hierarchy, corporate, experience, institutions, standing alone, and guidance. So waiting on, hey, LJ, needing to understand and get this clarity about the guidance. Okay, as you stand alone, or are you about to be on a quest where you will be alone? Okay, and maybe for some of you, it can just be that maybe you will date for the next 2 years, next to 2 to 4 years, because you're going through this breakthrough where that you're understanding about your own self, that you are very unique, you're very exquisite, you're very fragile, and that you do need to precisely know where you're going and know what you want. If you're also relocating, you need time to get settled in, right? And you do deserve to be handled carefully. So again, this is why also your Hierophant can be in reverse, that you don't want partnership right now. Not until you know somebody can understand and see how exquisite that you are. Okay. Hey, Tiffany Nicole, how are you? All right. Not being open. Some of you could be a Cancer. Receptivity in reverse, not being open to being more energetic, not you could be more secretive right now. This also could be why that receptivity card is in reverse. Some of you are just being very frugal. I don't see nothing wrong with that, because you're saving. Some of you are not very open to like spring cleaning or giving things away, because you're hoarding a lot of things right now. Okay. Now, some of you are not open to talking or communicating with somebody right now, and you're not very open to understanding possibly the miscommunication that may be misguided or misinterpreted. So before my battery goes dead, let me throw out y'all this one card. Thank y'all so much for watching. I thought I had more battery life, but I didn't. And look at there. At the top of the deck is Receive and Harmony. Okay. So let's read this as closing out. When you open yourself up to others, you open up yourself to the abundance of the universe. Okay. And this was clarifying receptivity. So be open, or open yourself up to others. You don't have to be so closed off, right? because the person only gonna do so much of how much you allow them. So this also could be your breakthrough of you understanding on how to handle yourself more carefully instead of giving yourself to others and expecting them to handle you more carefully. Okay, this will keep the harmony between you and this person, whether it's lover or platonic or business, and just also bringing more harmony in for and to yourself. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.